If you're still with us, we've still got a few interviews to go. Next up is Chloe Bodwick, who's now out at Alex Arthur Academy. She is an amazing person to speak to, a lot of energy. She is one of my favourite female boxers that I've actually filmed when she was back in juries. So here's Chloe's interview. So I'm joined with Chloe Bodwick, who's recently joined amazing Alex Arthur Academy. So it's called. So Chloe, before we start with what you're doing now, how did you get into boxing?
Well, I got into boxing after my papa died. He was an amateur boxer back in his day. I was genuinely looking for something to get into. My mum took me along to the gym and I've been involved in it ever since then.
Do you think maybe boxing at the time helped you, like, come to terms with maybe your papa dying, or was it somewhere where you could go and sort of release any emotions and stuff like that?
Yeah, it helped me not block it out, but kind of focus on something else. When I went to the gym, and genuinely, when I was younger, I was quite a heavy kid. I started boxing at 69 kilo and I'm now 52 kilo, so it's helped me cut my weight and become more confident as well. So yeah, it's helped me in a lot of ways.
So you go into a gym, I can imagine it'd be quite daunting I go into gyms all the time and I'm just like, something like, wow, there's all these people, I'm going in like unfit, out of shape. But as a young girl, how old were you at the time?
I was only 10 when I started boxing.
So if you're a 10-year-old going into a gym, what did it feel like?
Yeah, it was quite scary to start with, but kind of got used to the idea. And I've loved it ever since then.
So what was the gym like? Because I speak to some female boxers and I'm like, is it like this macho environment? But I think slowly it's becoming a more, like there's a lot of young girls and women that are getting into boxing. It's sort of changing it well. This macho-ness is sort of diluting a bit because women are getting in and making the gym their own. Do you have any issues like that?
No, not really. I was quite lucky. My first gym, the boys welcomed me really well, and they took me in as like one of their own, and I kind of fitted in. I was quite lucky that way. I trained with O'Neill's in Cambuslang. I was their only female fighter, and I was quite lucky because the boys, they all looked out for me and they were always there and they were always helping me to improve and things, so I was quite lucky that way. Yeah, it's a good environment to be in.
So when it comes to competing, do you remember the first time, you remember your first fight or your first competition? What was that like?
Yeah, my first fight was for the Western District title. I came up against a girl with 9 fights, I think, Grace McCormick. I lost, but it was a good learning curve and it was a really good experience for my first fight. And I came away with a silver medal.
Wow. So do you feel like even taking a loss, that gives you motivation and sort of like, because really, although you're fighting other people, a lot of time you're competing with yourself. It's your own sort of personal best and that you're trying. So what is it like to even come away with it? I mean, you got a silver medal, so you done well, but like taking the loss and feeling maybe that disappointment, does that motivate you to go forward?
Yeah, definitely. I was in the gym the following week and I was trying to improve because I had the Scottish 2 weeks after it and I faced the same girl again. I lost again, but it was a much better fight, a much more even fight, and I think the loss in the Westerns motivated me to come back even stronger. Yeah.
So how long ago was this?
This was almost 4 years ago.
So in the last 4 years, what have you done since then? Do you go back to the Western Districts and the Scottish?
Yeah, I have 2 Scottish titles, both at school and junior level. 2 Western District titles, both at school and junior level. I've competed for Scotland 3 times in the British Championships. I've won the Hull Box Cup and the MTK Box Cup, and I created history for Scotland by becoming the first youngest female representative at the European Championships.
Wow. So how old are you now?
15.
So 15 years old, you already got like a massive history in boxing, a lot of great achievements. Where do you go from now?
I'm just hoping to achieve as much as I can, to be fair. I'm aiming high this year, and I'm just hoping to make it to the Commonwealth Games one day.
So you've started now working in Alex Arthur's gym. How long have you been at that?
I only just moved before Christmas. It's a real honour to be training with Alex because he's always supported me throughout my career, and I just feel really lucky for him to be my new coach now. Him and Paddy. Paddy's part of the Scotland setup as well, so I know them both very well. And Charlie Flynn, he's one of the new Scotland coaches that I'm training with now. I'm learning new things off of him, and there's just a really good atmosphere about my boxing again that I'm really enjoying.
I know from experience, I mean, Alex commentates a lot of Cash's fights, and I know that when it came to that, he was sort of one of the people that were pushing the Lee McGregor and Cash Frick fight. I think he was pushing the conversation just for Hampden. I know he had a lot of respect for both boxers, so I know that there is a lot of support. I filmed, I think he's got a son called Alex Arthur?
Yeah.
So I filmed him at an event up north. That was the first time I'd seen Alex in the corner. So it's a new gym. You're having to travel quite a bit. Is that? How did you manage that with juggling maybe school and things like that as well?
Well, I come straight out of school. My mum meets me, then we get the train through. And it's really worth it because I'm enjoying my training and I'm feeling the benefit from it. And I'm just looking forward to the year ahead with Alex and Paddy.
Does it mean a lot to have? I mean, your mum and dad brought you the way just now, so we don't get me or you don't get nervous. But does it mean a lot to have that support for your parents? Because if your mum's taking you, obviously she's also having to be committed as you as well, done at the events and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not just me that's dedicated to my sport, it's my parents, my family as well. And without them I wouldn't have the opportunities I have in boxing, and without them making the sacrifices that they do, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what's the long-term ambition? Because I mean, female boxing, it's definitely in Scotland. I mean, with the Hannah Rankin fight, it was I think the first time it topped the bill when she was fighting for the title. Where do you see yourself going forward? Maybe even 10 years down the line. What's your ambition?
I'm hoping to make it to the World Championships for Scotland. I'm hoping to make it to the Commonwealth Games. That's my goal.
Is that the highest you see just now, or do you see yourself maybe you open your own gym in a few years' time?
I'm hoping.
Long term, I mean, for God's sake, not just in 10 years, but.
Yeah, maybe when I retire from boxing, maybe open up my own gym. Yeah, but I'm hoping for a good long career.
Do you see, I mean, I was speaking to, it was Sam Hickey, I was talking to him and he was doing a lot of travelling with the amateur team, and sometimes I was asking him how he feels and taking away from his family and stuff, and he said like sometimes boxing it can feel quite lonely, and I know this for Cash as well. We spoke about like trying to keep him seeing friends and talking to friends and that. How is it for you? Do you have mates in the gym? I mean, I know you said when you were at Racket O'Neill's you feel quite accepted, but I know even people go to the gym and they've got mates in that there. But do you have friends that come to the gym with you, or is this just your thing that you do?
This is more or less my thing that I do. None of my friends box or that, so this is my thing. Yeah.
Did they come and see you fight, or they seen any fights?
No.
Is there a reason for that?
No, I don't think they really like the idea of me boxing, to be fair, but I enjoy it. So. To
be honest, that was the same. I mean, I've seen earlier, like that's the whole reason I started filming, because people who I cared about were getting in a ring, and for me it was like a barrier between, so I didn't really need to watch what was going on. I imagine that 15 years old, there must be other younger boxers that I know your name has popped up a few times. I filmed one of your fights, but there's a lot of other younger boxers that maybe respect and look up to you. Is there any pressure in that? Do you feel like you have to represent like yourself, but people are looking up and expecting you to do well? So?
Yeah, I think there is some pressure there with the people expecting me to be things, but I quite enjoy being under pressure because it makes me work more, if you know what I mean, and it motivates me to be the best that I can. so I enjoy the pressure. Yeah.
Well, brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.